Oh man, I hope you're ready. We're drafting Pauper Cube. It's like everything I like. You got Pauper, you got Cube. We even got Pestilence in our opening pack. What do we actually want? Wow, okay, we got Pestilence and Muldrifter and Rancor. Whew. This is hard. So Pestilence can give you some like absurd like late game card advantage. Or not card advantage, but like it's one of the only board wipes in the format. Muldrifter is like the best card in Pauper, kind of. It just draws 2 cards. You can like blink it, you can recur it. Like this thing it's a flyer. It does everything you want. Cavern Harpy is a pretty sweet combo with Muldrifter. There's also Chain Lightning. These are like the 2 cards I actually wanted to open, but I didn't think about opening both of them. I gotta take Muldrifter probably because like that's the reason to play this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Muldrifter over Pestilence. It's pretty hard because like they're both really good cards. Oh man, well, I could have gone Pestilence into Evikar's Justice. I could take Evikar's Justice. I could also take an Aether Adept. So one thing to note about this particular format is that there's not that good of color fixing in Pauper, so you want to be mostly one colored. I did pass a Pestilence, so whoever I'm passing to is like going to very likely want to be in black. This is one of the best cards though. So like I could pass Pestilence and then take this for myself and go control like blue-black. I'll take this. This seems so strong in this format. Ooh, Errant Ephemeron. That is a good card. Oh, and Compulsive Research. There's so much good stuff. Man, it feels good drafting a cube that's like designed well. I'm leaning towards Ephemeron because a 4/4 flyer is just so big. I really like this type of card advantage, but it's hard to get like a threat as big as this, especially like if we're trying to Evikar's Justice our opponent out, having something that survives that is pretty important. So I'm gonna take that. Profit of the pack is big and nice. Gitu Slinger is real good, but I'm gonna take the Ephemeron. Yeah, I don't know. I value this card probably more than I should, but I think it is a very good card. There's a Mana Leak. There's a Desert, which is really good. Just kills any X1s, which are pretty common in this format. Is it Konark can get back instants or sorceries? This is also a colorless 2-mana 2/1 flyer. But I think for now we'll just take Mana Leak. I like the 2-mana tempo plays. Ooh, Fire Ice is good. Gathon Raiders is just great in almost any deck. It's just a 3-mana 5/5 a lot of the time. Dusk Legion Zealot is good. Meandering River, if we do end up blue. It would be better if it was blue-black. So I could just take Fire and Ice. It's just like versatile. Yeah, we'll just take the versatile card. Like, we're not necessarily going to be in black. I think this is one of the best reasons to do so, but this card kind of just does everything you would want. There's a lot of creatures with 1 toughness, so killing 2 of them is amazing. But just like tapping down a land for tempo or things like that are also pretty useful. Okay, ooh, Cycling Lands? Those are really good too. I love Silent Departure. Phyrexian Rager is good. So this blinks a creature and then brings it back and draws a card. Very good with Muldrifter, although kind of expensive. I'm not a big fan of the Naiad, although it can block. I'm looking at this Phyrexian Rager and being pretty excited about it, but blue also seems quite open, but this also makes me think black is open. Like, these blue cards are okay. Curse of Chains probably being one of the best ones, but I'm gonna take the Rager. I think this is a higher value card than the rest of the things that are going on. All right. Blue is most certainly open. There's a Jilt. There's a Nameless Invert. Like, what is going on? How is blue so open? So this is a 3-mana 2/2 that lets you loot. Not the greatest. This, for 5 mana, you can bounce a thing and then get a 3/3. 3/2 Flash Flying is actually pretty good, but I kind of like Jilt a lot. So let's take that and see where we can go from there. Ooh, Dimir Guildgate. We might need that fixing. I love Hieroglyphic Illumination. I'm very happy that they put Wildfire Elemental in the cube, even though it's so hard to get access to on Magic Online. Shaper Parasite is good, Illumination is great, but I probably need this type of fixing, although I guess card draw is its own type of fixing, right? If I just draw a bunch of cards, I'll draw these lands eventually. Alright, I'm on board. There's our Cavern Harpy. There's a Narcolepsy. So Narcolepsy is just blue, blue removal. Return a blue or black creature to its owner's hand. So this can like basically rebuy Muldrifter and Rager. Maybe I actually like that. I do have a couple red cards that I would like to play. Sure. I'll play this. Mostly because we have like some of the best things to go with it, but also our deck probably won't have that many win conditions, so being able to like play Cavern Harpy. Oh, it doesn't have flash. Why do I always... that was a mistake. I thought it had flash, so you could like flash it in, return a thing, but that's when you're playing Alurin. I guess I'll take a Perilous Mirror. What? Who am I drafting with? These are like all of the first picks. This card's insane. I mean, I'm taking this, but what is happening here? I don't know, but I'm not complaining about it. So this can become a 6/6 Island Walk with enough time. Otherwise, we have like a target creature card. Like a Grave Titan? Sure. Blue and red spells are cheaper. This makes something into a 1/1. I don't know if I'm going to play this, but sure. Stone Quarry versus Naiad. Probably not going to play Stone Quarry. Alright, so blue is insanely open. Yeah, I thought this had flash, but I think Alurin gives them flash. Alright, well. There's Capsize. Undying Evil is also a really good combo with Muldrifter. Basically, you evoke Muldrifter, so it enters the battlefield, you draw 2, and then it would die. But Undying Evil gives it Undying, so it comes back, you draw 2 more, and now it's a 3/3. Ooh, I like Predatory Night Stalker, but we gotta take Capsize here. Sorry, Evolving Wilds. This is a pretty good first introduction to this format. Yeah, Capsize and Evankar's Justice. The late game is going in our favor. We can definitely say that. Oh man, there are some good cards here. We got Doomblade, Watcher in the Mist, Cal's Dismissal. Flurry of Horns are actually like, not for this deck probably, but I think for us it's between Doomblade and Watcher in the Mist. This card's huge, man. A 5-mana 3/4 flyer, like that holds down the fort, it wins the game, but it doesn't do as much as Doomblade does. And Doomblade does it very, very cheap too. I'm gonna take the Doomblade. That does commit me. Let's see, if I don't play that, I don't necessarily need to be black and I can move into red, but it seems worth going black just for Evankar's Justice. I really do want to play this card. I'll take the cheap spell. When in doubt, take the cheap spell usually is my mantra. Ooh, Ash Barrens. I probably just need that for my mana. Chainer's Edict is amazing. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, we can go so deep. Disturbed Burial on Muldrifter. Evoke, buyback. Yes, please. I'm going to take Ash Barrens because it's just like the best mana fixing we can ask for. And then we can go from there. There's a Deprive. Whoa, I didn't mean to okay, I accidentally double clicked. It ended up okay, but I didn't actually mean to do that. There's Ephemerate, but we just have Muldrifter, so I don't necessarily need that. I could take Eyeblight's Ending. I actually like Fairy Duelist quite a bit. Not a big fan of Delver. I think like with something like Evankar's Justice, we're more of like a late game control deck than we are like a creature deck. Grim Harvest is like, I think a little bit worse than the other one, but this also lets us just kind of go deep on our creatures, so we like never run out of spells. I think I'm gonna take Eyeblight's Ending, just to have like all of this stuff. Vishnu Morningstar, oh man, or whatever that is. Volshock, that's a big one. We have Gluttonous Slug, we have Mind Stone, we have Omen Speaker, Tranquil Cove, Scuzzback Marauders. I think I'm just gonna take Mind Stone. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Ooh, Serrated Arrows. So this is 3 things. You get 3 counters. You can kill 3 1/1s or do other things like shrink their creature. It's a very nice card. Vexingle is actually pretty good. Claustrophobia, things like that. But I'm gonna take the arrows. Into the Royal. I like that. I'm taking that. You can bounce your own Serrated Arrows if you want. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So this is a 5 mana, 3/3, get a creature back. We're not getting back a goblin, but we don't care. There's Undying Evil. This is also a great late game win condition. But we already have Evankar's Justice, so I guess we need a way to gain life repeatably. I'm going to take Warren Pilferers. Watch, it came around! What? Alright, I mean, we're just going to take it and move on with our lives. Holy cow. So this is a 5-mana 2/3 flyer. Whenever another creature we control dies, put a counter on it. So if you exploit it, it gains haste. I'm not in love with that. I kind of want to take the Renclaw Troll or Pestermite. Probably just gonna take the Renclaw Troll. Wither Persist is a good combo. Stonehorn Dignitary is kind of funny, but I'll take this, I guess. It is life gain, which we kind of need if we are going to try and win off Evenkar's Justice. But we can also just win off Capsize. This will be more of like a board wipe for us, I think, than anything else. Wow. That feeling when all of the cards you were trying to take wield. We'll take the Fury Duelist. I don't think I can make white work with this mana base. Obviously it's good with Muldrifter, and if we get like a Mnemonic Wall, but I think we have a lot going on here that'll be good enough. So Jilt right now is 2 mana bounce a creature. I kind of really want to find a way to get red mana in the deck. Ooh, well, there's some white fixing. I'm gonna take this. I don't think Omen Speaker is that great. Fixing's pretty hard to come by, so I'll take that and see where we get. Essence Scatter is good. I like that. Depths of Desire bounces a thing. Gideon's Lawkeeper is good. I don't have the black mana for Defile, so I'll just take Essence Scatter for now. What do you do? Return to your hand the creature card in your graveyard with the greatest power. It's double black. I'm just gonna take the Scatter. It's cheap. So I need to like start making cuts. Probably not the Naiad. Man, this deck is looking dirty. I kind of like the Fairy Duelist, but we'll see what happens. Skittering? I've never seen this card before. 3 mana 2/3. That becomes a hexproof 6/7. I like it. Diabolic Edict is okay. Herald of the Dreadhorde is like pretty good value. I actually like really want this crab, but I think I'm just gonna take Edict for now. Ray of Command is fine if you're trying to beat down, but again, cheap interaction is good. Like Edict plus Evenkar's Justice is just a great synergy. Ooh, Prophetic Prism. Now that is a way to cast my Jilt and Fire Ice. Renegade Freighter is a common. Wait. Oh god, that's actually really scary. Yeah, I'm not about that. I think I'm gonna take Prism, help our mana woes. Probably gonna play it over Mind Stone. I don't love Deprive. But it is a counter spell, which we probably need like at least 2. Okay, how else do I win the game? Ooh, Preordain. Oh no! No! What? Oh god, that happened again. Okay, so for those who, I was trying to do this. For those who hadn't seen my Vintage Cube draft, it was Ancestral Recall I was trying to take, and I accidentally picked something over it. And this was kind of like the Pauper version of Ancestral. It was Preordain, which would have been a windmill slam dunk in this deck. And I just accidentally, like, the difference between doing this and doing this is very small. So I just like misclicked while talking. I don't think our deck really needs the extra help, but it is unfortunate because Preordain would have been amazing here. I'll take Pondering Mage. It's huge. It's card advantage. Seems good. Ooh, Lonely Sandbar. Mist Raven. Oh, man. I think I'm leaning towards just a Lonely Sandbar because I have like infinite playables, but Mist Raven is really good. It's a 2/2 flyer. I could replace like Rendclaw Troll with it. Could also take Scour All Possibilities because maybe we need more card advantage. But I think I'm just going to take the Lonely Sandbar because, wow. Ugh. Alright, the feeling when your colors are open. So we have Counterspell and Ninja are kind of the two considerations here. So Ninja is like amazing with everything in our deck. Good with Fairy Duelist. Oh, I'm not going to play Perilous Mirror. Really good with Muldrifter, Mourn Pilferers, Wandering Mist. Man, this is tough. So like if we can keep the board clear, Ninja will just do work. But it's very weak to my opponent having removal. And Counterspell is just like, yeah, we're just going to take Counterspell. I have a good amount of card advantage. Oh man, that's what we wanted. Shimmering Glasskite, can't kill it. 2/3 flyer, yeah. So I don't know. The Ninja would be really good, but the way it's gonna work out with this deck is I like the dream scenario. I play like a Muldrifter, and then I ninjutsu the Muldrifter, hit with Ninja, draw a card. I don't know. Counterspell felt better. Shimmerglass Kite. There's our opt. You know what's crazy? We might actually get our Preordain back. I'll take this for matchups where I need more removal. Although this is 5 power for 4 mana. Maybe 5 power for 4 mana is better. There's Omen of the Sea. This returns a creature with CMC 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand, which is not actually that many for our deck. So we'll take Omen of the Sea. Alright, well, I didn't actually miss out on it. That is insane. How? That's ridiculous. So return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Was kicked, return 2 things. I think I'm just gonna take the Is It Guildgate. Wow, okay. I mean, what? That card's really good. Alright. Who knows what's going on here, but this deck looks really nice. Not playing Jungle Hollow. I think I do play the Guildgate just for Jilt and Fire Ice. I could also just play this deck as it is and go for like decking our opponent because we just have infinite win conditions. That's insane. Do I play Opt? Let's probably do. I think we're gonna deck ourselves. That's like a very real possibility with this deck. I think I like Omen of the Sea more than Opt because it scries 2 and then you can scry 2 again. I guess we're not gonna deck because we have Capsize. That kills things, that's good. This card maybe is not necessary. This is like the dream deck, man. I have way too many playables and I have no idea what to cut. This actually seems nice. So I could cut these 2 because they die to Evankar's Justice. I'm not gonna cut Muldrifter because like, sure it dies to Evankar's Justice, but that doesn't matter. Where are my creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like a good chunk of creatures. Maybe I don't main deck the Diabolic Edict in case they're playing a bunch of tokens. Because like the rest of my cards are just better. Like Doomblade, Eyeblight's Ending just kills a thing. I guess this card and Herald of the Dreadhorde are both like just pretty good. This one survives in Evankar's Justice, but they're both 5 power for 4 and 5 mana respectively. Guys, what else do I cut? Maybe Deprive for now? Because I don't want to go behind a land too badly. Like, I have Essence Scatter and Mana Leak, which are both pretty good. I could side in the Fairy Duelist, and like, if I see them having a lot of aggressive creatures, I'm okay with that. Because otherwise it's just a 1/1, and that doesn't matter too much. But then we have like Fire, Ice, Jilt. Oh man, this deck is something else. Scour all possibilities to go deep. So I probably need at least one more cut because we're pretty good on 2 mana, like Preordained, Omen of the Sea, Prophetic Prism, Scour all possibilities. So I probably want to cut one of these. I guess this is technically a 1-drop, right? Oh boy, maybe I do just cut this because this is a 3/3 which importantly survives Evankar's Justice. Warren Pilferers will play late game, like let's say they kill our Pondering Mage, we Warren Pilferers back a Pondering Mage. That's pretty good. And then I have these 3 lands. So it's gonna be a long time before I can cast these guys, but they will have a late game impact. Alternatively, if I want to be like very well set up, I could sideboard Evankar's Justice and main deck, like sideboard both of these, play Herald, and then like an Opt. I have a pretty streamlined main deck. I don't get Evankar's Justice, but my mana is better. I actually kind of like that for game 1, because if they're not playing a lot of 2/2s, then this card actually doesn't do too much. We already have Capsize for the late game. If I had more fixing, I would take it, but this actually feels pretty nice. Oh, I kind of want Phyrexian Rager if I'm not going to play Justice. What do I do here? Maybe this is the worst, but it has Flashback. I can't turn down that much value. Maybe I get rid of Omen of the Sea for now. I like Opt because it's just a little bit cheaper. No, we'll do this. 24 feels okay with Preordained and Prophetic Prism. 10-2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black sources, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 5. So right now I have 4, 5, 6 black sources, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blue. That seems okay. Oh, I even get one more. Why does it auto-recommend such like bad? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black sources for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems okay. And then blue, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blue sources. Yeah, that seems fine to me. I don't know. Maybe Evankar's Justice is just that good and I should main deck it, but it really strains the mana, and this seems better. So you guys run one. Oh boy, this deck is something else. I don't think... Good luck, have fun. Thanks, Just Alice. I feel bad for OP. I'm gonna put that out there. As long as they don't play anything turn 2, we can just kind of win. Oh man, that's game. Obviously, I'm being a little bit aggressive, but I don't think so. Mono Forests. Elvish Mystic, I'm okay with. Let's go Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to counter what they're doing? I think I want to get down a Phyrexian Rager. Blocks the Mystic, and I can mana leak later on. And besides, like, I'm doing nothing with my mana if I pass here. If I wait a turn, then I can pass with mana leak and hieroglyphic illumination up, so that way if they don't do anything, then I can just draw 2 cards at the end of turn, which seems pretty nice. And so I have 7 cards. Let's hit for 2, I think. Because Elvish Mystic is like a card. Uh-oh. Elephant Ambush. Create a 3/3 green elephant creature token. Guess I have to counter that. Because that would eat my Rager as well. It's kind of unfortunate, actually. I should have just, like, not attacked, because countering that's not really... Man, yeah, if they had not main phased the Harrow, that would have been game over. But yeah, I don't actually want to counter the Elephant Ambush, because I have all these 3/4s. I think I just go... I kind of actually want the Swamp. Let's go bottom top. Because any extra land that I draw... I can discard to Compulsive Research anyway, and I want to play a 5-drop next turn. Gluttonous Slug I don't care about. That is actually kind of annoying. But I can kill it and then bounce the token. So let's go Swamp. I think I like Pondering Mage the most. Put them back in any order. I mean, Into the Royal is what I want, and I don't mind drawing lands. Because I kind of want to hit a land drop every turn, so... Next turn, what's my game plan? Probably just play a 5-drop. So let's go top, top, top. No shuffle. Go. Because opponent can't really attack. They have a Gluttonous Slug. I have infinite land drops. Next turn, I think I'm just going to play Watcher in the Mist. Is it Guildgate? Interesting. What are you doing, OP? Guess I kill the Slug? No, let's kill the Spider. Giant Growth only kills 1. That probably kills both. But they only have 1 card in hand, so I think we're okay with this. If I didn't have so much card advantage, I wouldn't have done that. So let's go Watcher in the Mist. That just blocks everything. Put 1 in my graveyard. I actually kind of want 1 on top. No, we'll just graveyard both. Go. So if I had blocked the Slug, Consume Strength would not have killed both. I would have a 2/2 then. You have more? Okay. That was pretty good. But my hand is still completely full. I'm not that worried here. So let's go Prophetic Prism, Swamp. Let's go ahead and play Herald of the Dreadhorde. And let's play Swamp. I guess I will end up cycling this Lonely Sandbar. Oh, it's when it dies. Okay, that's a very different situation. All right, I'll take 3. I thought it was when it entered. That's way worse. People are probably like, Caleb, obviously, but look, I didn't know. Oh man, Jilt is going to be good. Serrated Arrows, also quite good. Let's go, let's just play Serrated Arrows and pass. One has 3 cards in hand. They can't really attack with the Penumbra Spider. I can Arrows down the Slug, but a 1 damage per turn isn't that scary. They have a 2/4 Spider. I don't really need to do anything with these arrows, so let's just wait. Oh, that's good. Suspend. And pass turn. I'm at 11, so my life total is a little bit low, but maybe I should try and race. I'll still take 1 here, because that is Menace, so I cannot block. Okay, well this is getting blocked, or whatever is going on here. Okay, they flash back during blockers. I see. So they're making that a 2-power creature. That's clever. I'll take 2, I don't mind. Let's bounce this. So Ephemeron's coming out in a little bit. We can just kind of hang out. Let's Compulsive Research. Discard a land. I could just jam a Muldrifter. That seems fine to me. Going down to 10 cards in library. Maybe winning the game is actually a concern. But it's a glorious way to go, you know? Just decking yourself, no problem. You have a Morph. Probably something that gives things -X, -X. So I'm going to be extra careful when blocking. I'll take 2 off the Slug this turn, because I could just bounce it and reset it as well. Goes down to 2. There it is, okay. Capsize probably just closes out the game. So let's play this guy. I'm going to Jilt the Morph at some point. We'll see what they do here. I have 9 cards in library, so I can easily win here. Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. Okay, so I don't actually... I don't think I can actually recast the Muldrifter, so that's fine. We'll just let that happen. I can kill the Skin Thinner with Serrated Arrows. Guardian Idol becomes a 2/2. That's not a big deal. Now they don't do anything. So now I get to kill this end of turn. I can't capsize, but that's okay, because now I can capsize and just start kind of beating down. Counterspell, okay, that should just do it. So that's when it dies. We go here. Hit for 2. Because I do need to close out the game. I only have 8 cards left in deck, but I have so much in hand. And I'm about to get a 4/4 in play. So as long as I just play Protect the Queen, let's Essence Scatter that. Nessian Asp. Okay, so I could just bounce that, and that's not a big deal. I will take 3. Also not a big deal. I very much appreciate that Nessian Asp is actually in this cube, though. So we cast you, that's 6 power. Oh, that's actually better. Let's just kill that. Hit them for a whole bunch. I have Jilt plus Counterspell up. So what I think is going to happen is they're going to activate the Guardian Idol, go for lethal. And then I'm going to Jilt, bounce the Slug, kill the Idol, and that'll just kind of close up the game. And I'm going to do this actually before combat, so they don't need... no, we'll go to begin combat, but before they attack. Cast with Kicker, so bounce you 2 damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, then I have Counterspell up as well. They floated mana? Okay. Sure. Okay. I don't know how they can ever beat this either. So this is a pretty good example of a matchup where Evenkar's Justice is actually not that great. Now that I know what Herald of the Dreadhorde actually does, I'm not that excited about it. I'm much more interested in making 2/2s. And they had decent amount of chunk, so Diabolic Edict could actually be good, but I think we're okay. I also kind of like very... No, we're fine, we're fine. On the draw, I keep these. Our deck, it just is completely full of card advantage, and I have Mana Leak to stop them from doing too much. They also mulligan, so if they don't have a turn 2 play, then they're just going to be so far behind in cards and tempo, and that doesn't quite do it. So yeah, I'll Mana Leak like a Penumbra Spider or something. Gluttonous Slug. I don't care about that, because I could just capsize it. Let's go Island again. Keep playing lands. They also missed a land drop. Elvish Visionary. Sure. That does evolve the Slug, so I start taking 1 per turn, but it also gives me a pretty good target for Fire Ice. Oh, there we go. I was going to play the Prism, but that feels way better. Let's go Swamp. Suspend. That's a big boy. So I have Mana Leak up for whatever this is, most likely. Taking 2, I don't care about, but my life total did get pretty low last game. That is something. I will counter a Morph because I know what it is. Mind Stone? They're really stuck on lands. Mind Stone is fine. Also fine. I'm just going to counter the things that actually impact the board. Goes down to 3. Research is good. So let's play Prism. I actually kind of want to keep that. Let's pass turn. Wicked Guardian. No, none of that. I don't want them drawing cards. Also, 4-2 is like kind of relevant. Take it. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna play the Lonely Sandbar. My hand's full of action. Island. So let's go Pondering Mage. If I find a 1-drop, I'm going to... Well, I guess we'll see what I have on top. Illumination, Watcher in the Mist, Swamp. I'm good with that. Put that on top. Guess I just want to draw a Watcher next. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. And I guess at that point I probably will just cycle the Sandbar because I'm going to draw another land next turn. So now I know most of their like ways to kill my creatures are just combat tricks. So I can just take the one. Like if they have Consume Strength or something, I can just take it. Okay, so that's a Skin Thinner. Most likely, at least. I don't want them killing my stuff. So we're just gonna, well, take the damage. Elvish Mystic, you got it. Cycle this. There's the swamp we knew about. So I'm actually going to Fire Ice down, down this Skin Thinner. Yeah, because keeping my dudes alive is good. And then I'm just gonna jam a Watcher in the Mist. I don't really need the Izzet Guildgate, but I will take a Necromancer. And I'm at 13, but I don't necessarily want to block, so let's start attacking. Because I'm going to hit them for 7 in the air next turn. And if I'm only taking 2 damage a turn, that's fine with me. Need Phase Harrow, okay. It's a 3/3 slug, you got it. Cast. Boneclad Necromancer. I mean, that gives me like a ton of blocking potential. So what do I want to do this turn? I'm at 10, so my life total is like somewhat in danger, but I'm about to make 5 power of dudes. So I can play the Necromancer, hold back Pondering Mage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 2 mana left over when I do that. Alternatively, I can capsize with buyback the Elephant, hold back Pondering Mage and take 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can flash this back if they draw land, but I still only get hit for 3. That feels pretty safe to do this. But I don't even have to do this now. I could just wait, pass with all my mana up. Hit them for 7 in the air. Could actually... No, we'll wait. We'll just have all my mana up. I'm going to capsize with buyback the Elephant end of turn. If they just attack with a slug, I might just capsize that. But probably I'm going to block here, and then they're going to do something crazy. All right, let's just reset the slug. And, okay, they have a Reach, Death Touch, and then a Nessinasp, Violent Pact. That's pretty good. Okay. This game's going longer than I thought it would. Okay, never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Serrated Arrows. I guess I should start with Compulsive Research. Discard a land. So let's discard this Swamp, play a land, play Serrated Arrows. And actually pass turn. I guess I want to kill this now. And hit them for 3 in the air. They have 2 cards in hand, so like a Consume Strength. So let's say they kill this. I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be really hard for them to actually kill me. But if I swing like this... No, that actually puts me 1 damage short. So I'll attack like this. Then they need Consume Strength to do anything. Okay, so... So if they give this +2/+2, I think I just block this. This max prevents damage, and I have a bunch of ground blockers anyway. So like, even if they kill this, I only take 3 here, or I guess 4, 5. Yeah, but then I just have infinite ground blockers later on, and I still have capsize to kill the Elephant. There's the slug that we knew about. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if they draw land, they can make it 3/3. Moldrifter was pretty good. So what do we do here? I can Serrated Arrows down the Elvish Mystic. That makes it so that they don't have access to Elephant Ambush. Yeah, and then their attacks are really bad. So let's kill this. Play the Necromancer. Exile their Skin Thinner, I guess. Do I attack for 3? I think the answer is yes, because I have all these blockers. And now if they swing out, they better kill me, because if any of my ground creatures get down, I win. I have an emergency capsize. I think this game is over. Yeah, no. Okay, see you guys round 2. Alright, we're playing against B Paris. We won the die roll, which is great. We have this hand, which is less than great, but I do keep. Because it has all my colors, and like in a pinch I can cycle Hieroglyphic Illumination or evoke a Mole Drifter to like hit land drops. Uh-oh. This looks like an aggressive deck, which our deck is not well matched up against. Let's get a swamp. Yeah. I could have got an island. That wouldn't let me play Eyeblight's Ending, but I would have Counterspell up, and then I could cycle Hieroglyphic Illumination this turn. Hard to say which is better, honestly. This looks like a good Evankar's Justice matchup. So we might lose round 1, or game 1. That's not good. Alright, give me the goods. We got the goods. So I have Essence Scatter available. Next turn I can Eyeblight's Ending. Oh man. Get out of here. Take 3. There's a land. So let's play this. I can evoke Mole Drifter and take more damage. When this dies, put a counter on a creature you control. I could play Eyeblight's Ending. I think I'm going to hope to draw land. That seems like my best way to win this, because if I take more damage, that's bad. Gingerbread is also a problem, but I'm not going to counterspell that. Fervent Cathar. It's a 2/1. So counterspell I can do at the same time. I think I'm just gonna. It's so reactive. I'm just gonna counter this, take the damage. Oh, that's amazing. Now I really regret using counterspell because I could hold up Fire Ice. Man, why did I do that? I think I'm actually going to evoke this Mole Drifter now to try and hit a land drop. I really regret not using. No. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. Okay, Preordain, hit me land, please. Where are my lands? Ugh. All right, well, yeah, I think I may have thrown the game by using Counterspell instead of Eyeblight's Ending, because I could have gone Fire Ice plus Counterspell this turn, and then Pondering Mage, I guess, way later, but still would have been good. Oof. Yeah, that would have been a good thing to counter. It's a lot of damage. We're at 5 and I can't block anything. I can Fire Ice these two. Eyeblight's Ending their haste guy and take 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Yeah, we're just a turn behind because of missing land drops for so long and the way that we sequenced our counterspell. Because like having counterspell up here would be great. So they do that, we let that resolve. They have 1 card in hand. So he stops himself from blocking. Okay, so let's fire down these 2. And then kill him. Go to 1. They probably have a burn spell, but even if they don't, it's... Oh, I need to change this over to the other one that makes a 2/2. Yeah, because this card, I thought it just amassed when it entered, which would be so good. I think there was an uncommon that amassed on entering. So I have to Pondering Mage. Unfortunately, I had to bottom Jilt, which would have actually been my way out of this. So I don't think there's a way for me to get out of this, because I'm at 1. I guess them not attacking. Definitely can't draw a Rager. Alright, now we hit our lands, as is tradition. We were close. I think if I had sequenced better, I could have won this. Okay, that'll do it. So, we know a lot more about their deck now. Evankar's Justice, going in. Renclaw Troll, going in. Fairy Duelist, going in. Hairless Mirror, going in. Herald of the Dreaded Horde is actually still okay because it just like trades off. What I don't necessarily need is like these big flashy 5-mana plays. I'm going to win this game off of card advantage almost exclusively. I don't love Counterspell in this matchup either, or Capsize. Capsize is a bit expensive. Counterspell is a little bit too reactive for like a deck just playing a bunch of random fast creatures. I just want stuff in play, you know? Naiad of Hidden Coves. It is a 2/3. That blocks a lot of things that they have. Things to get rid of. So I need to make like a decent number of cuts. Eyeblight's Ending is a bit expensive of an answer to deal with like a 3-mana creature. Although it is cheaper with Naiad, so maybe I'm okay with that. Compulsive Research is fine, but it's actually pretty slow. And same with Scour All Possibilities. Being a sorcery means I have to tap out on my turn, and then I can't hold up answers, which I don't love. I want like my advantage to also win the game. Like something like Muldrifter or Pondering Mage does that pretty well. I think I get rid of that. And then I need to add some swamps. So let's cut 2 islands or 2 swamps. 16 land with a preordain. Yeah, that seems okay to me. We'll run it like this. It's gonna be scary if I win this, like being on the draw against this deck. I'm okay with this hand. So turn 1, Guildgate, because I need blue. Turn 2, probably Ash Barrens. Okay, that's a lot of land. So let's go Swamp, Ash Baron, get an island, and then Preordain. Bottom. Do I really want Doomblade? I feel like the answer is no. Like, I can kill a 1/1, but I need to basically find something like Rendclaw Troll, which deals with 2 creatures, or card advantage, because I have so many lands in hand that, like, a 1 of Doomblade doesn't get me there. Oh man, are they stuck on lands? Okay, well, that's one way to win. Go. I'm not complaining. This goes 1 to the face. Okay, so let's go Island, Suspend, go. I don't want to use Into the Royal, but I can. I'd rather save it for post Sparring Construct. This might be a fast game. Basically, we're going to let this die, then just get it back. Log Flunkies, sure. So they're going to Suicide something and attack with Mog Flunkies, then I just get to kicked Into the Royal. We are kind of flooding, but this deck can flood pretty well. Like, this deck makes use of its mana. Fervent Cathar. Oh, that's an issue. Okay, so I can't block for a turn. And I have no way to stop them from, like, blocking or whatever. We're going to bounce the Mog Flunkies. More land, okay. Take 4. More land. Yeesh. Do I just play War and Pilferers? I think I cycle this first. Oh, that's way better. Okay. I like that a lot. They can't stop that from blocking. And keep back on defense. We need to kill them before Scorched Rusalka, like, closes the game out, but this is a good defensive creature. Goblin Smuggler. Okay. They're going deep. Take 2. High Blade's ending. That's also pretty good. So I think I'm just going to kill the Smuggler. Last turn. I know I'm just kind of sitting here, but I'm going to get a 4/4 soon, and that can hopefully finish the game out. And this card is very, very hard for a deck like theirs to deal with. But they do have Burn as plan B. It feels like most of their deck is creatures, so I'm not like too worried. But they only need like a couple burn spells to get me. So we really want to see Evenkar's Justice like now. Oh, that's pretty nice actually. So I think I'm just going to start swinging for this much. Oh, let's swing for 4. So they can Fire Blast if they have it, but that would be really bad, I think. There's Swamp. So the goal here is to trade off a creature, like Fairy Duelist, and then rebuy it. It's possible I should have played this War and Pilferers a long time ago and been attacking with the Shimmering Glasskite, but not sure if that's correct. Bolt Face, I don't like that. So I'm at a virtual 4. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. They might have thought I was dead on board, but alas, that is not the case. So I'm going to leave 1 unblocked. Feels like leaving them with this is okay. Evenkar's Justice is actually not good anymore. So I block here, here, and here. Because I actually kind of want Fairy Duelist to die. Because they can sacrifice this to pump up 1 creature. So actually, I guess I want to block like this. Because they can pump up this, this dies. They can pump up this and it dies. Oh, they had it! Oh man, that sucks. I played a little bit too conservatively, I think. If I just ran out the War and Pilferers... No, they still probably... let's see, there was a way for me to block where I couldn't die, I think. If I gave something -1 power. Then I draw a Mana Leak. Yeah, I think there was actually a way for me to win that. Because if I... So the Sparring Construct, I knew about that trick, but I only thought about that after I blocked that they could have put a counter on the unblocked one. So the trick was to leave Sparring Construct unblocked, target it with the Fairy Duelist, then I would go to 1, and I would get to eat their Scorched Rusalka, and I get to play Warren Pilfers anyway. So that was the play. Alright, rough beats. See you guys round 3 though. Alright, hello, welcome to round 3, playing against Sakai99. I don't know how to say your name. Good luck, have fun. And I'm gonna keep this hand. This deck does well with lands, we have some interaction. We just don't want them to be playing aggro, which probably most people will be because aggro is quite good. But we have sideboard Evankar's Justice. Let's go ahead and just get down to Prism. And that's why. So if they do nothing... Alright, I think it's safe enough now. You know what? Mana Leak will be good later on. I'm just going to suspend this and pass turn. I have Doomblade and such. Oh, that'd be a good one to Mana Leak. Is it Guildgate? So I think I want to Into the Royal this night. So let's go Swamp, pass. Mana Leak something scary. Take the damage. Oh, that's scary. Definitely can't let that resolve. My deck cannot deal with that. I guess Serrated Arrows is my only answer. Oh, that's good. So if I go land, I can Doomblade and Eyeblight's Ending. I probably don't want to do both. So let's just play the Guildgate. I think I'm just going to Into the Royal kicked. And they appear to be mono white. Alright, let's just do this now. I don't have counter magic. No, no! Oh man, they get back the Guardian, which I just cannot deal with. Their deck is good. I need a counterspell this turn, not a land. Well, I guess we die. Definitely gonna kill the Custody Squire. I probably should have done it while they were tapped out, because things like Stave Off are an issue. Let's kill this now. Yeah, I should have done it while they were tapped out. I can Doomblade the Cavalry, because they're gonna hit me for 2 every single turn for like the rest of the game. Alright. You got it. Basically, I need to race them in the air is like my only way to win. Because they just have that thing. And I have 7 turns to win the game. That was a good start. Let's Omen of the Sea main phase. Because I want to find like a counterspell to protect this guy. Oh, those are both good. I guess I'm going to Illumination this turn. Hit for 4. So yeah, so Serrated Arrows is my only way to beat Guardian of the Guild Pact. Okay, I can beat that. I can, as long as I find like things to block and they don't pacifism my Ephemeron. Technically not a pacifism. Okay, so let's start with Scour All Possibilities. I like Counterspell and I like Muldrifter, so I'm not actually going to play Muldrifter this turn, so let's draw the Counterspell. Let's go Island, play you. That can block basically everything. I have Counterspell available to stop them from doing too much, but I'm currently losing the race. Dauntless Cathar is a 3-2. Sure. That cannot happen. I take 2. Do I know what my top card is? Yes, I do. It's a Muldrifter. Okay. I don't want to scry. Cast you. Fire Ice. That's a good start. The problem is I'm still playing defense, which is a problem. This costs 5, right? Yeah. All right, let's pass turn. I mean, I need Shimmering Glasskite to block the Mardu Horde Chief, but I go to 8 this turn. I need like Capsize to bounce the Cursive Chains. I can ice the Dauntless Cathar and draw a card. It kind of seems good. Because this is all about tempo. And like going through cards is good for me because I need to find a Capsize or something like that, like Serrated Arrows soon. Right, they just attack for 2. That's okay. I don't think I'm going to Omen of the Sea on upkeep because I'm going to, what is it? Scour All Possibilities flashback. Maybe I do it on upkeep. Yeah, let's do it on upkeep. See Beyond Reality. Yeah, no. None of that. Alright, so let's do this. Bottom, on top. Cast you. Bottom, top. We might actually be able to do this. I'm at 8. Hit for 2. But I have a 3-4. They have 3 cards in hand. And Capsize can deal with the Curse of Change, kind of. Ugh, that's a lot of damage. I think I'm dead now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I go to 3. And they can make a 1/1 spirit. Okay. I can't go to 2 because I know what I'm drawing. And it's not... Oh boy. We need some serious help here. Capsize doesn't do it. I already used Fire Ice. I'm trying to think of what card in my deck can possibly do this. There's the Serrated Arrows. So I can... I can block with 1. So I block here. There's no way I can do this, but I was actually like 1 turn away. Yeah, I don't want to give them more information. I know more or less what their deck does. So let's bring in Evankar's Justice. I actually kind of need Counterspell because of how impossible to deal with that 1 card is, which also kind of makes me want to run Diabolic Edict over Eyeblight's Ending, even though they have tokens. This is coming in over the Herald, and I think we just got to get a little bit lucky with our lands here. Or I run 17 on the play, and I get rid of something. I don't want to get rid of anything. Everything's so good. Oh, I need to cut 2 cards. I guess I get rid of... This card is pretty slow, like Sorcery Speed. I don't love it. And then I think I do like 17 on the play. I'll get rid of Phyrexian Rager because I'm running Evankar's Justice. I don't want to damage myself. Ugh. These are the risks, right? I mean, I have Justice, but I don't think I can keep this hand. Well, if I draw a single island in 2 draw steps, this hand is actually decent. I 2 draw steps to draw an island, that's like a 50-some chance. Sure. I'm keeping this mostly on the backbone of how good Evankar's Justice is. They mulligan. Alright. Give me an island. Or a Guildgate, or an Ash Barrens, or something. Easy game. Easy game. So we're gonna evoke Muldrifter, counter whatever this is. Yeah. I could like leave that in play to get Evankar's Justiced, but that felt bad. So I get to actually Muldrifter into Warren Pilferers, which feels pretty good. And I already played a land. Sure. Okay. Ash Barrens or an island. Play island. Pass turn. I have Capsize with no buyback. I mean, that is a very good late game win condition, but I also have Evankar's Justice. So I'm going to take it unless they play, like, I don't know, some pump spell or flash enchantment. Alright, they're doing nothing. Alright, well, we are going to tap out for Warren Pilferers. Get back my Muldrifter. If they have Mana Tithe, I don't even know if Mana Tithe is in the cube. I probably should check, because that's, like, really important. Alright, go ahead. Dauntless Cathar. Oh man, we're gonna get him with Evankar's Justice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna play Pondering Mage to make sure I hit my land drops. Do I have enough? 6. So this actually only costs 7. Okay, well now I'm just gonna play. I guess I only have a single blue card here. It's Pondering Mage. All of this stuff survives Evankar's Justice. Oh man. No shuffle. I'm 1 land short. That's okay though. If they don't have the creature like right now, we just get them. Oh man. Flashback. 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 Yeah. Oh man. Poor opponent. I mean, the game's like over at this point, right? They're about to take 6, 7, 8 damage. So for those who are wondering why I took this card so highly, this is exactly why. There really aren't any like board wipes in Pauper aside from like Evankar's Justice and Pestilence. And then there are a couple red ones that do damage to each like creature without flying. And Electrickery is also quite good. But this kind of does everything. This yeah. I think they just concede probably. So the benefit of this happening is now my opponent knows this is in my deck, so they're going to play way more conservative. Protection from monocolored. So they actually had it. Can still hit them for 3. And then I think I just play Watcher in the Mist, hold up Essence, Scatter, Capsize. Yeah, they're going to play way more conservatively. So like if I don't have it, then they're not going to kill me as quickly. And if I do have it, it's just going to be great anyway. Like this card just kills everything. It's a good card. Yeah, we attack both. Play Watcher in the Mist because it hits harder. I don't need Prism. Okay, yeah. I figured that was Scoop City. On the draw against opponent, I'm okay with 16 lands on the draw, I think. I could just run Naiad of Hidden Coves because it like blocks everything, or Perilous Mirror because it does give me an answer to their creature. Because right now I only have one. What do I want to do? Oh no, I have Diabolic Edict. Okay, with Edict I'm actually pretty confident that we can do this. Oh man, that's a hand. Remember how I kept a hand with no islands last game? Don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I have double blue. So I think I'm going to Ash Barrens for a second swamp. Alright, that makes Edict bad. I wish I had a mountain in my deck actually. So there's the swamp we got. Last turn. Edict is really bad here. I might just do it depending on... I can also just jilt a token. I'm actually gonna just do that. This halves the clock. Yeah, if they're doing nothing, that's good. Wait, they missed a land drop? Oh boy. Go. Okay, so they hit their land. I have Serrated Arrows and Diabolic Edict. So arrows can just start taking out these humans. They have nothing. Okay. I don't hate this. They have open mana, so I might as well just wait. Do this during begin combat. I don't think there is a white ninjutsu, but we can play around it anyway. Okay, so I can give that 0 power, but I'm just going to Diabolic Edict actually. And then it kind of sucks to compulsive research with no island, with like not knowing if you're going to hit land. So I'm actually just going to preordain. One bottom, one top. I actually kind of want to draw lands. And I can go island, pass. And then I have Capsize with buyback up. Horde Chief without raid feels pretty bad. Ooh, that's pretty good. So I think I'm going to compulsive research. Actually, let's just wait. Let's just cast Hieroglyphic Illumination. Yeah, let's just wait. I have Capsize with buyback. Like, I can do basically anything I want. So I can bounce this before they attack. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Time Walk. Alright, now let's Illumination. There's our Doomblade. There's our Guildgate, which I got rid of Jilt, so I'm actually just going to discard that to Compulsive. Yeah. Let's go way up in cards here. Go. If they play a bunch of 2/2s, I can Evankar's Justice. Custodes Squire would be a little bit of an issue. That does also get around what I was scared of. So I can actually Serrated Arrows, untap Serrated Arrows, and then just kill both of those. Oh, I have an even better play. Oh man, I can Capsize my Serrated Arrows, and then Doomblade the Daybreak Chimera. Oh man, we're gonna go deep. Let's go. This is so mean. So this is a trigger, right? Yeah, it's only at the beginning of our upkeep. So I can Serrated Arrows their Daybreak Chimera and then decide if I want to keep it or not. Yeah, let's do that. And then I can Evankar's Justice their board. But I think I'm just going to Doomblade this. Yeah. Because I can still make this crazy play. Make it have 0 power. Okay, so I Essence Scatter that. So at my upkeep, I bounce this. And I still have Counterspell up. They have an 0-1. Yeah, game is pretty much over, I think. Battle Screech is fine when you have Evankar's Justice. So I can actually cast this with Flashback and hold up Counterspell. Seems good. Go. Okay. That's what the deck was supposed to do. Oh man, that deck was great. Poor opponent, but not really. That is what Evankar's Justice does. So this deck, if I could just play every single game with this deck, I would be so happy. It had everything. It had Capsize, Serrated Arrows, Justice, infinite card draw, Muldrifter. Yeah, that was great. I'm very excited about this cube, so expect quite a bit of content. Depending on when I post this, I think I'm posting this on Friday. I'm probably streaming right now, or I'll be streaming tomorrow. Just look for updates, because I'm going to be streaming this cube, because it's everything that I like. See you guys then.